guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm pretty much going to be showing you guys how I make my Jamaican style fried chicken, or some call it French fried chicken, because we're going to be mixing it in the flour and the whole shebang. Alright, so the chicken is already cleaned and washed with vinegar. I didn't think I needed to show you guys that part because I want to assume that everybody knows how to clean up a chicken. Well, where I buy my chicken from, the meat shop, they already cleaned it, but then I normally go home and just do the little finishing touch and whatever, and then season my meat. So because it's fried chicken, I personally don't necessarily season chicken the way I would if I'm making some other kind of chicken, because it's fried chicken. So what I use is Jamaican Maggi all-purpose seasoning and Badia complete seasoning. I know this might be new to some of you guys, but yes. So it's something that I started doing lately because I like to experiment when I'm cooking, and I found that it turned out pretty well. So I haven't put anything on the chicken as yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some Maggi seasoning. And this is Maggi all-purpose seasoning, by the way, not Maggi chicken seasoning. It's Maggi all-purpose, because you know you have chicken seasoning, you have Maggi all-purpose, yada 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 yada. This is Maggi all-purpose, so this is Maggi all-purpose seasoning. And then I have my Badia complete seasoning. All right. Like I said, this is something that I started doing the other day because it makes the chicken taste really good when you fry it, when you mix both seasoning. All right, I don't use salt because the seasoning is already salty. I don't use salt at all in my house. I don't, and the food is never fresh. So I'm gonna get a little black pepper, a little black pepper. I forgot to take this out just now. A little black pepper, not a lot, just giving the food flavor. I'm not going to be using any ground seasoning because it's not like I'm going to be frying the chicken with the ground seasoning, so I don't use ground seasoning when I'm making my fried chicken. Normally I cut up this ground seasoning after the fact to make my gravy. When I'm frying the chicken, I use powder seasoning. Right, so Maggi all-purpose, Badia complete seasoning. I think that you guys should try it. It's something new, because normally I would just use my Maggi all-purpose and Maggi chicken seasoning, and that would just be it. But I tried the Badia with the Maggi, and it's to die for, guys. So mix in your seasoning and stuff, and then you're basically just gonna let it marinate for another hour if you're gonna be cooking now. If not, another 3-4 hours in the fridge if you wish to do so. I'm gonna be cooking shortly, so I'm just gonna let the chicken marinate for about another hour. All right, so I'll be right, guys, to show you guys what I'll be doing next. Okay guys, I'm back. So we're moving on to round 2 of frying our chicken. So this is the flour, because like I said, I'm going to be making French fried chicken, so we're going to be dipping the chicken in the flour before we fry it in the pot, and that is why we call it French fried chicken. French fried chicken, I don't know if it has another name in another country or whatever the case may be. All right, so I already started hot in the pot, so now I'm just going to add the oil to the pot. Oh shit, mighty God. So I'm just adding the oil to the pot to fry, that we're going to be using to fry the chicken. Me personally, I try to put as much oil as possible, because the more the oil is covering the chicken, the better it cooks the chicken, just to ensure that my chicken don't turn out raw. Just saying, right? So then we'll have to make the oil hot in the pot before we can start frying the chicken. And in the meantime, there I watch some people on TikTok, and yo, these people are hilarious. Wait, who's messaging me? Alright guys, so we're just waiting for the oil to hot to be able to start frying our chicken, because the hotter the oil is, the better it is to fry the chicken. Of course, like, guys, today I literally woke up, got dressed to go to work, and then something came up and I had to stay my ass home. So this is why I even have the time to be doing all of this. So I'm just sharing what I'm doing with you guys today, while I'm on TikTok watching all the craziness. Yo, Jamaican TikTokers are the worst. I'm sorry, and I say that with no regrets. Like, I never see a set of people fight against them one another. So like, the crazy part about this is them arguing about who for the pan ranking, who not for the pan ranking, who want go number one, how much time, who have money so them not for the pan TikTok, who poor enough for qualify for the pan TikTok. I didn't know that TikTok had qualifications. Like, if I get up and feel like I want to join TikTok, even if I'm rich, I can join TikTok. Like, oh my god, these people are crazy. Oh, turn enough for the pan TikTok, Perry enough for the pan TikTok, that one for the pan TikTok, that one enough for the pan TikTok. You know if you're number one so much time. No sir. Mighty God. Anybody want the pan TikTok can the pan TikTok. And I mean, if you're the part that I don't get when they're arguing over number one and stuff, if your supporters want to push you to number one every single week, that don't have nothing to do with. If my supporters want to push me to TikTok number one every week, that not nothing to do with you. If your supporters them not do that, I don't think somebody should have to fall back or lay back because for them supporter, I push them every single week and your supporters is not doing that. Y'all are so childish to me, and I don't watch everybody, of course, because I only pay attention to Jamaicans because I'm Jamaican. But I feel like we are the only people, set of people on the app are crazy. Like, it's ridiculous. Mighty God, it's entertaining, but it's crazy, and it says a lot. No sir. No. I'm just waiting for the oil, guys, to start frying my chicken so I can show you guys how I go about this. I know some people might do it differently, but this is how I make my Jamaican French fried chicken. Yes, in the comments, y'all can tell me how you do it. I'm totally fine with that. Alright, guys, so our pot is hot, and I'm gonna start placing the chicken in the flour so I can start putting them in the pot, so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, so chicken is all seasoned, and we're going to be putting the chicken in the flour, and from there we're going to be putting the chicken into the pot. Listen, woo, because the fork I take up my time. And we just basically let the chicken fry. So put the chicken in the flour. And then we put the chicken in the pot to fry. And the process continues. That's basically what we do. At this point, normally I turn the stove down because I don't want the chicken to burn. Chicken out of pot. You can put all the chicken in a plate also if you want to. Well, everything is our own. Hopefully you guys are seeing what I'm doing. Start turn the chicken so it not burn. Okay, it's not burning. And this is basically just my way of how I make my Jamaican fried chicken. something that I've been doing for a while because this is one of my favorites. However, I told you guys that I just started doing it the other day with the Maggi mixed with the Badia because I tried it once and it tasted really good and my family likes it that way. So that's the newest thing for me in terms of making fried chicken. So you guys should try it, the Badia complete season mixed with the Maggi all-purpose season, and tell me what you think about it when you're making fried chicken. And we're basically just gonna let the stove do its thing and let the chicken fry. And I'm gonna show you guys that the chicken is covered with oil. Oh, you probably can see from there. So the chicken is all covered with oil. So that way, you know that the chicken will be able to soak and fry properly. So that's the biggest thing for me. And then I just fry my chicken for about another 20 minutes maybe. And of course, I'm going to be showing you guys the end product. Just give me a little bit of time. And what I normally do as well, sometimes throughout the process while the chicken is frying, I'll just poke it so the oil can definitely be able to soak through the chicken. So you will definitely not have raw chicken when you're done frying your chicken. Your chicken not raw. So I poke it so the oil can seep through the chicken when it's frying. It's something that my mom used to do when I was younger. So our chicken is still frying, guys, and we basically just let it stay there and do its thing. Like I said, it's good to always have the oil cover the pot so your chicken will fry quicker, and that way you can ensure that the chicken will not be raw. And I'll show you guys the end process in just a little bit. There we go, guys. So the chicken has just been in the pot just doing its thing, like I told you guys, for the last 30 minutes because I wanted to ensure that it was properly fried because I don't want any raw chicken. So our chicken is basically done and we're going to be removing the chicken from the pot. So my work is over and here I have my lovely golden fried chicken. You guys can see that? Ta-da! And I promise you it tastes as good as it looks. Yeah, that's another thing as well, because I know presentation is key, but I'm all about my food tasting as good as it looks. So there we have our golden fried chicken. My son just texted me like, Mom, what are you cooking? I said fried chicken. He's like, I'm gonna run home. Yeah, I don't cook as much as I used to because I don't have the time. I go to work by 8 in the morning and I'm not home till like 6 sometimes and I'm tired. But I tried to do it as much as I can. And I promised that you guys that I was going to start making cooking videos and stuff like that. So this is the first one, I guess. Welcome to Jody's Kitchen. This looks so good, man. I want to start doing some mukbangs as well, but it's kind of hard when you're trying to eat less because every day I'm eating on a diet. I'm on a diet every day, every week, so it's kind of hard. But that's it for fried chicken today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video while it lasted. And of course, I want this piece of the fried chicken to tell you how it tastes, but the chicken hot. I'm gonna make another part to the video, so cover just one done. Alright. This bad. I promise you people this bad. This bad. I mean we pound for mix the body with the Maggi all-purpose and cook the fried chicken and tell me how it tastes. Until the next video guys, I'll see you guys around. Have a great day.